What up, 360 Press? It's your boy, y'all son. We back again.
It's your boy, you hear me, love?
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's that time of year, baby.
Divisional round.
It's the divisional round and it's going down. It's time to separate the boys from the men. Time to separate the big dog from the pup. Pups need to stay on the poach.
Yeah, this weekend is gonna be a very interesting one to see.
Oh yeah, it's going down. They got a lot of matchups, good matchups. I mean, you couldn't have asked for, a better playoffs. The only thing you could have asked for probably was Tom Brady played better, made it through, see what they could do, but he couldn't get it done this year. The Titans, they folded him out of here early.
It wasn't for him.
It wasn't for him. We'll see what he do though. They talking about he might lead. I think he might lead, but we'll see how it go. What you think, cuz?
I think he leaving. I think Belichick,
Yeah, I think he trying to push him out.
Push him out there, but at the same time, Tom, he ready to leave too.
Yeah. But enough of time to really it's time to get into these playoff games. People who actually playing this time of year.
Yeah, we got a couple big hitters coming up this week.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of them.
They got the 49ers in Minnesota. They coming up first this weekend. What you talking about with them? What they looking like?
I mean, I think this one, this the one I'm most decided on. Like, so far as like who I think gonna win.
Oh, you just automatically know who's gonna win this?
No, I'm undecided.
Oh, you undecided. You undecided.
I think both quarterbacks, they hungry. They both got something to prove.
Yeah.
Being that this Jimmy G first playoff start,
Mm-hmm.
and Kirk Cousins, you showed last week against the Saints you can hold it together and keep it going for your team to come through. So we will see what it's gonna do. I think it's gonna come down to which quarterback really the most determined and the most hungry. So we gonna see what the Vikings and the 49ers have in store this weekend.
Yeah, cause I think that one's gonna be a real good game too. That's what you call a big boy game right there. There's gonna be a lot of hard hitting going on. You got the Vikings defense and the 49ers defense. Two teams that's known strictly for their defense and running game. So this gonna be some throwback football right here. A lot of people getting hit hard. A lot of people gonna be aching the next day. But hey, this what you do it for the love of the game. But in this one, I was like you, cuz I was so undecided. I went back and forth. Because D4, he's still questionable. I mean, we don't know what's gonna go on with him. And I think that he gonna play a big part in that game. Because even though the 49ers, they rush attack is already crazy with Nick Bosa and the crew. But D4, he add a big ump into that. And like Cuz said, this Jimmy G first playoff game, we don't know what he gonna do. Mixed up with that, this Kyle Shanahan first playoff game coach. So that mixed together, I mean, I don't know. Cause like I got right here in my notes, they done gave up 9 sacks. They last 3 games playing. So they ain't been looking too hot as far as the passing game, especially when you gotta go up against Jefferson Griffin and them boys after what they did to New Orleans them last week. Jefferson Griffin had a sack and a half last week. Couldn't get my words out.
But I'm still interested in seeing what the 49ers gonna do or plan on doing the slow cut down, because ain't no stopping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cook been rolling, bro. But I think that'll be a good way to offset the pressure that they gonna be bringing, that San Francisco gonna be bringing, because they gotta worry about Dalvin Cook also.
That's why I say, Cousins, you gotta come up big in the passing game.
Oh yeah, you got to. Adam Thielen and Diggs, they gonna have to show up big. They got to. And Mike Zimmer, I think he ready for this right now. He's 2-2 in his playoff career right now. And I think, he got the pedigree, of course, from with the Niners and the Cowboys. He got a Super Bowl working with Barry Switzer. So, he know what it take to win. He just had a couple bad cuts the last few go-rounds with the quarterback play. But if Kirk Cousins could keep up what he did last week, he might better do something. But it's gonna be tough because you gotta go to Candlestick. They in San Fran, and that rushing attack is something serious.
Something serious. Both of them boys, they've been holding it down.
Yeah, and I'm talking about that rushing attack on offense with Brady and them boys. And Mercer he been balling.
I think Zimmer, he like a shark in the water right now, though. The Saints was sort of like the Vikings kryptonite. You know, they always, I know they got it with the Saints and the Cowboys, but the Saints and the Vikings also.
That's becoming a little rivalry, it really is.
They becoming rivals too, so.
I ain't lying, they really is.
Being that Zimmer just did what he did last week to the Saints, I think he hungry, so it's gonna be one to watch.
So what it's looking like, cuz you gotta score for the game, or you still undecided?
Still undecided, man. I'm still undecided.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like R. Kelly song say, my mind's telling me no, but my body, like my mind telling me, roll with Cousins, but I got a feeling Jimmy G, he
gonna pull it off.
He gonna pull it off, so.
I ain't gonna lie, cuz we'll see. I got a couple X factors for each team. For the 49ers, my X factor for them is the offensive line play. Last week, Griffin had a sack and a half versus the Saints, and I don't think he gonna be slowing down. Like you're talking about Mike Zimmer, them boys hungry right now. That defense, I think it's Xavier Rhodes after what he was able to do last week. He gonna keep the pedal on the middle. He gonna try to do something with Emmanuel Sanders, even though I think Emmanuel gonna make a couple plays. And for the Vikings, my X factor, I got Kyle Rudolph. I think he gonna have to be big in this game to keep the middle of the field open. Because if he can keep the linebackers targeted in on him, if he out there making plays, that'll open up more holes for Dalvin Cooks. Because Fred Warner and Greenlaw and all them boys with San Francisco, they linebacking core is something serious, bro.
They got a nice linebacker core.
And my final score, cousin, my pick, I'm rolling with the Vikings, dog. I'm rolling with the Vikings 24-17. Because, like you say, it's Jimmy G first game, Shanahan first game. I think they're going to take this loss and roll with it next year and do bigger and better things. But this year, I got to give it to the Vikings. I got them going to the NFC Championship.
I mean, it's a big possibility, but I'm still undecided in my head. It could go either way.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, it'll be a good game for sure. It'll be a good matchup. But that ain't the only game going down in the NFC this weekend.
Who else we got coming up?
You got Green Bay, Seahawks. You know what that's gonna be like.
A showdown.
Come on, man.
You got showdown.
Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson. What more can you ask for?
I think it's gonna be a showdown.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Cause I mean, look at the quarterback play alone. If Chris Carson in the running game with the Seattle and them, if them boys would have been still back, I think, it would have been even more intriguing. Cause Aaron Jones in the running game with the Green Bay, they've been rolling lately.
Well, I'm looking to see how both of their secondaries going, because they both got deep threats at the receiving.
Yeah, they both got very deep threats.
With Metcalf and with Adams, so. And not even to mention Lockett over there at the Seahawks, too, so.
Them boys, they
I'm
both
looking
got
to see how the secondaries hold up.
Yeah, the secondaries don't have to hold up.
And both quarterbacks got 4,000 passing yards on the season alone already, so.
But that's the beauty of it, cuz it's in Lambeau. It's probably gonna be snowing, gonna be cold. The passing game probably gonna be, a little bit neutralized by that weather. Even though Russell got a big arm and Aaron Rodgers, they gonna be able to, zip it through that wind. But this what it, the ground game gonna come into play. And like you said, Aaron Rodgers, he got 4,000 yards this season. He also got, for his playoff career, he got 36 touchdowns and 10 picks. So he take care of the ball and he do what need to be done. So we gonna see what they do. Cause I know it's gonna be real cold out there. And I'm looking for Jair Alexander. I'm trying to see what he gonna do against Metcalf. I think he gonna
You think he gonna hold
Yeah,
up?
I think he gonna hold up. Yeah, but I think he gonna chase Metcalf around the field. I think Tyler Lockett gonna be the one to be able to make some more noise this week because I think Jair gonna. That's my X factor for them. I think he gonna have to lock up with that boy.
Metcalf came alive the last game against the Saints.
He did.
He came alive. I mean,
no, they had Philly.
Philly.
Yeah,
Philly.
But you gotta look at Philly secondary. Them boys depleted.
Right.
And Jair, I ain't gonna lie, he not no sucker. That boy ballin'.
He wanted to look for it come up big for the Packers defense this game. So.
Oh yeah, he gonna have to.
We'll see if he can step it up. If he gonna make his keep.
He gonna have to, man. Cause them boys, that's ready. He's something serious.
He showed he's a young man.
And I think after last week, he just trying to capitalize and just grow on that even more. And come on, man, it's dangerous. We all know what he about. He ain't gonna fold. He ain't gonna lose no stuff. But the weakness I got for them cuz was gonna be the problem is, first of all, they number 26 in total defense for the season, which is not a good look, especially when you gotta go up against Aaron Rodgers. So somebody, Bobby Wagner, Jadeveon Clowney, somebody gonna have to come up with some turnovers. That's gonna be key in this game. You're not gonna be able to just go all game without getting no turnover. Because you will lose.
Speaking of Clowney, they got him listed as questionable right now, which at this time of year, everybody is considered questionable.
I think he's gonna be pretty straight.
He turned out and be able to play a good game and be able to help stop maybe slow riders down. Run game. So,
and you got Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones gonna have a big game. That's who I'm expecting to really, pick it up. I think he's gonna really carry the load this week. I think Aaron Rodgers gonna lay low in the cut, and Aaron Jones gonna take it home for him. My X factor for Seattle, I got the rushing game. What can Beast Mode do? Because we all know what Russell Wilson gonna do, and if the Packers are smart, I'm laying everything on the passing game. You're gonna have to beat me with the running game. Yeah, you had the number 1 rushing attack, well, one of the top 5 rushing attacks during the regular season, but all them boys hurt. Penny, Carson, all them gone. Now you got Home and Marshawn Lynch. So Beast Mode, I'm looking into this camera and I'm talking to you. You're gonna go back in the past. You're gonna bring something out. You're gonna show us something. Because Travis Homer been looking pretty decent. You've been looking all right. But we're gonna need a vintage Beast Mode game out of him.
But I think Pete Carroll, he gonna use both of them pretty. They probably get around the same amount of touches. I like how he been using, Beast Mode and Homer, like you say, at different times, and it's been pretty successful for him. So hopefully, they run game, come through for him.
And who you got winning now? Do you got a score?
I see. I talked about Rodgers last week, but I think his experience and ability to hold it together, he knows what it feel like to be in this position. So I think the Packers may pull it off.
They should.
They should pull it off. I could see it being like 27, probably 24.
That's a good score. I ran with the Packers also. Of course, I got to roll with Aaron Rodgers Day at home, Lambeau Field. And this Aaron Rodgers' first playoff game in a minute. Even though he 0-3 in his last 3 divisional round games, I think he's going to shake the dust off. And I got a score of 23-20. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go back and forth. Because like I said, I think they're going to lean on Aaron Jones. Aaron Rodgers not going to try to, put the ball in harm's way, no turnovers. I think they get it with a late field goal. Russell Wilson might make a late push. But I think Green Bay get them cut.
So you think it's going to come down to the run game and the special teams, huh?
Yeah, that's what I think what it's going to be key. It's going to have to be. And the only way I can see Seattle winning, you're going to have to get a big turnover, a fumble, or interception, and you're going to have to get points off of it. It can't just be you just get a turnover and you end up punting. You're going to have to get a pick six or some good field, good field advantage off of it. But y'all let us know who y'all got in both NFC Divisional round games. Comment down below.
Like, subscribe, click that bell so y'all can be notified whenever we drop, because we coming back at you every week as much as possible, as much as we can. So, tune in, Break Nation.
Tune in, Break Nation. Peace.